Hello everyone. Welcome back. This is our palette of the month update and stuff, so if you're interested to see our progress from the last palette and the palette we're choosing now, then just keep on watching. So I chose the Profusion Wanderlust palette for my palette of the month. It doesn't look much more damaged. There are dips in here. Obviously we'll insert pictures, but and we forgot to take pictures until late. Yeah, so you're not gonna, we forgot to take pictures at the initial stage, so it's like some of these were less beaten up, but whatever, you get my point. I pulled this out because I wanted to wear the greens a lot, but you know what I stuck to? The pinks and the purples. And then I did a couple blue looks. I don't know how many pictures I took, to be honest. I was kind of bad at that this month. It was just kind of a... We did a couple videos and it was kind of a rough month for me, honestly, so I didn't take a lot of pictures because every time I did I was like, wow, look at that ugly idiot. So I didn't do that, but I have a few I think that we can insert at the end. But yeah, I still really like this, so I'm glad I really got some more use out of it. And I really love the shade Frosting up here, which I initially didn't love from the palette because it's really chunky, but it ends up with just like a light finger tap. It ends up being kind of like a glittery topper shade, which you guys know I die for. Stuff we love. So yeah, success on this one. So I used the Makeup Revolution Patricia Bright Shadow Palette. I, again, took pictures too late. There actually is a lot of like more significant kind of progress on some of the colors. Not like significant, but they definitely look a little bit more abused. Worn. Yeah. I did use these two brown shades as like my faux freckle shades, so those are kind of like scraped on. But I really liked this palette. This is the first Makeup Revolution palette that I've ever liked, eyeshadow wise, and I bought another because I was so excited because I like Makeup Revolution shadows, and Ulta had 10 times the points on eyeshadow palettes. We'll be updating, we'll be filming a video on like a kind of a haul. We have a lot of new eyeshadow, like a lot of new eyeshadow. Like, we're so stupid. I'm waiting for my order to get in. That's why the video has not gone up yet. We haven't filmed it yet. But once my order gets in, and we just got our PR package from Kaleidos, which we didn't know was ever going to... We weren't sure if it was ever going to arrive. They were out of the office the week that we emailed them, so it was like, we don't know. Like, we were like, oh, they ghosted us. And then, nope, package arrived at the door with, what, 6 palettes? So, lots of new eyeshadow, but I did thoroughly enjoy using this. I stand by, this is the best Makeup Revolution shadow palette I've ever tried. I can't say that there's a single matte in here that gets super patchy on me or anything like that. Like, they all work like fairly well. I wish I would have gotten a little bit more use out of this in terms of like playtime, like the way Make Me Up Missa does, because I love the way she just like packs on shadows and stuff. I wish I would have done that a little bit more because I wondered if that would kind of change my mind on the formula of Makeup Revolution shadows in general. But I'll play around with the next Makeup Revolution palette a bit eventually. But yeah, I really like this. I hate the pressed glitter shades, so I will never touch those. It's my personal opinion. I've used them. They're not bad. No, I wouldn't. They're not my favorite though. So I chose a little 5-pan palette from Natasha Denona. Can you guess? It's the Cranberry palette. This is the old formula. I know she repackaged it and redid the formula. I don't know if if it's still the cream to powder formula or if she just reinvented the cream to powder formula. Regardless, I love this palette. If you can't tell, the damage on here is deep. I was going to just combine this with the Love palette, but I think I should just try and work on this as a standalone. Obviously, we combine multiple palettes when we do looks sometimes, so it's not like this is the only shade selection I will be able to touch for the month. But I just love this color story. I would love to hit pan on the 2 other shades in here. Like, I would love that. I don't know how attainable that is, but like this middle shade right here, amazing. The best thing ever. I'm pretty sure, wait, did you get this for me for Mother's Day? Yeah, it was a Mother's Day. It was like a random spur of the moment kind of gift. And it was such a good one, but I haven't used it in a while since we did our big old Natasha depotting fiasco and then put them back together and lost 2 matte browns, or 3 matte browns. I don't know what happened to those. But yeah, I haven't touched it in a long time, and I would love to reignite my love for it. I said love twice. So I chose the Pure X RawBeautyKristi Palette. I don't know if when this video goes live it will still be available. I did tweet it out. It's on Ulta right now.
Yeah, they keep putting it back in stock, so I don't know.
I don't know if they're just limited quantities on Ulta or what, because last time I checked the last restock was going to be the last restock. But it's on Ulta right now, so for anybody that did want it, I would keep an eye out on Ulta and see if it comes out there for you. But I like this palette. We actually have pan on the blue shade Hurtful,
which we got pan on what, the first day?
Because I was not doing well makeup wise. Just in general, I don't really fault the palette, but just in general I wasn't really in a makeup-y space, so I was trying to create a look for this video, and every look I came up with, like, I hated.
What did you did your makeup like what, 3 or 4 times?
6.
6?
Holy 6.
Jesus.
6 times. My eyes hurt so bad. So there's pan on that dark blue shade because apparently I refused to give up with it. And then there's the more neutral side, obviously, for anybody not familiar with the palette. But I just haven't really played around with this very much since it launched, and I really want to. I don't want to be that person that buys something and then never uses it, but I kind of feel like I'm starting to get there.
We're getting there. We're considering another no buy.
Yeah, I think part of it is just because of our palette of the months and our project pans, and I want to start another project pan here soon. So it gets hard to use everything when you're panning.
Well, and we don't wear makeup like we used to. Like, we used to wear makeup
every single day.
Literally every day. Like, we'd get ready before work, but now we work from home. So it's like, sleep in until you have to get up and go to work, or, I mean, that's not the case for me, but I have a toddler, so I have my excuses. She's just lazy.
I work in the morning.
So, like, we try and, you know, get stuff out during our free time at work if we can, or, you know, during our free days off, but it's just hard sometimes. So it's hard to get use out of everything like we used to. We may end up switching this back to like a palette of the week kind of vibe just for Instagram. We'll see what happens, but so far it's been a good way to really rotate our palettes and get a good feel for whether we want to keep them or not. I did see, random, you can listen too if you want, Julia Mazzucato, I think that's how you pronounce her last name. She did a video and she used every single one of her eyeshadow palettes for a day, took a picture with them, and made a video on which one she was decluttering and keeping.
She used every single one that day?
No, per day.
Per day? Well, okay. I was like, wow, her eyes are changing.
And so I mean, we have a lot.
I'm sure she does too.
She has quite a few, but her video was like 17 minutes. I was like,
oh, ours would be 60 at least.
Yeah, ours would be a while. But if you guys want to see something like that, I think it would be a good idea for us to do something like that. So maybe after this palette of the month, maybe for like the end of the year bang.
Yeah.
Like a January kind of, like a end of Christmas.
Yeah, so we could do that, and then we could have like a pile of palettes that we're like maybe on, and we could keep using those to see if we're like, so, because there's certain palettes that I know I'm not decluttering. Pat McGrath, Natasha Denona. Alright, those are the two that come to mind immediately. Our Kaleidos palettes that we just got. Those are things we're not going to be decluttering. But there are certain palettes that, you know, probably could stand to be chopped out of our collection.
Well, even the Wanderlust palette we don't necessarily need anymore. I just like to have something affordable to show you and to reference that's really, really good quality. Like, you're not going to get a drugstore purple like this anywhere else than Profusion. Though I don't know, I think they're still available at Walmart. They're not at Target anymore, so I don't know, are they still drugstore or are they just affordable? I don't know. But yeah, that's why I keep things like this.
We don't want to be like, oh yeah, we decluttered this palette, but it was really good. Like, nobody's gonna buy that. They're gonna be like, are you kidding, bitch? Like, you decluttered it. It's because I collect makeup. That's why, okay? Don't judge me.
Yeah, so next year will be the year of project pans and really, really focusing on loving our collection. I have no problem with having a bigger collection as long as everything is used and loved, you know? But it's hard with so many things and, you know, so many faces to love everything. So that's the goal.
I think a no-buy would be a really good idea. I think we should probably start with like a 6-month one. We did pretty well until the 6-month mark, and that's where we cracked.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I feel like we start really strong, and then when things start to wear down, they go down hard. It was last year, it was the stimulus check. That's what broke us. Because y'all told us.
That was this year.
That was this year?
Yeah, COVID hasn't been here for a year.
So we're still technically on our
it was our tax return.
Oh, our tax return. No, it was the stimulus check.
Was it?
Yes.
Shit. I'll have to go back and watch that video.
I don't know. Okay, whatever sum of money we ran into from the government, whatever that was, whether it was taxes or stimulus check, we said, does it break the no-buy if we use this on makeup? It was the stimulus check, because it's meant to stimulate. I remember, it was the stimulus check.
Oh, it was. Oh my god, we're still supposed to be on a year-long no-buy.
I just don't, time is an illusion. Anyway, we used that stimulus check, and we went.
Cause that's when we got our
Viseart palettes. I got my Pat McGrath palette, the Midnight Sun.
And then she decided to launch another gorgeous rose
palette.
Okay,
I remember.
And then it all went downhill.
We were just sucked in. Wow, I can't. Wow,
that's embarrassing.
We really failed the year-long no-buy. So we want to start trying no-buys again, or maybe setting an amount that we can purchase a year, like whether that's a monetary amount or like you can buy this many palettes this year, and then maintain a rule of, oh, you can buy one of these if this is decluttered, or if you go through it, that kind of thing. So maybe a set of rules would be nice. Obviously we'll update you whenever we decide on what we're gonna do, but we're just spitballing here.
Yeah, maybe we should do like a 3-month no-buy and then 2 months of a low buy and then a 3-month no-buy and then 2 months of low buy. Or
I really just need to remember to surround myself with
people that
that don't influence me to purchase everything.
Kayla.
There's a lot of people that do that. Yeah, so I mean, Hannah Louise Poston is always a really good reference for me when I don't want to buy makeup. Even Lauren May Beauty, even though Lauren makes me want to buy everything. She's at least like, you don't have to. She's kind of like in the same boat as me, where she's like, you know, I don't want to be a minimalist, but I also don't want to be a hoarder. So yeah, we went on a little ramble there, sorry.
We always do.
Every time.
Anyway, pure RawBeautyKristi. And that was my choice.
And cranberry.
Hopefully, I'm really hoping to like get some good use out of this palette, and based on how powdery the amounts are, I could probably pan out the entire thing in this month. If I go through 5 looks a day.
Yeah, please don't, your eyeball will fall off.
We really just need to finish up our Be Perfect palette, but not
it's so close.
Not one single ounce in me wants to use pink. Not one, not even one wants to use pink. The teal, I can do the teal.
Okay, you do the teal, I'll wear the pink.
Okay, we can do that.
We're gonna split it half and half, because those are the only 2 left, right?
And the orange.
Oh god, not the orange.
I hate orange. Well, it's like a pink orange, so you can mix it in with the hot pink.
Yeah, I know, but that's the type of orange I don't like. I want it to be mac and cheesy. If I'm gonna go orange, I want to go orange.
Anyway, sorry for the tangent. Sorry if you came to this video expecting 2 level-headed sisters who call themselves Twintorials because you didn't get them.
Take it back.
We are sisters. Is that an offensive term?
You said level-headed.
Oh. Oh, you're mad because I didn't call us twins?
How dare you?
I'm not politically correct.
Twinlitically correct.
Twinlitically correct. Anyway, we gotta sign off. We gotta cut this off. No more. I'm probably gonna watch The Vampire Diaries and shoot myself in the head when I have to get up at 6:55 a.m. to roll out of bed to get to work by 7 tomorrow morning. Last week I slept until 7:06 and I rolled out of bed and said, oh! Got to work though. But thanks so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.